everyone, welcome back. Today is gonna be like, this video is gonna be like a little bit of a snippet video because I'm gonna do some stuff in the garden, but I'm gonna do it over like a span of a few days because I still work and I don't have the time to do gardening every day. So I'm gonna go, very exciting. Also, by the way, look at this shirt. I don't know if it's gonna be mirrored or not, but it says Plant Lady. My friend made that for me, which is very cute. Thank you, because I know she's watching. Thank you. And hi, darling. You're gonna okay. Just join me. She's so annoying. She's trying to get to my iced coffee, which you are not allowed to have. So anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna do some gardening in like a couple of days and then I'm gonna film that, so it's gonna be like a snippety kind of video. And but anyways, there's also a little update on this little girl. She's not a little girl, she's quite old, but I don't know if I've ever said it in a video, but she has diabetes. So she's I would say special needs cat in that way, but what are you looking at? It's very interesting. But she's been dealing with her sugar being way too high or way too low. So we're just checking her blood sometimes just to see if she's doing fine. And now she's stabilizing, luckily, because she was way too high for a while and she just wanted to eat all the time. But luckily she's getting better, she's stabilizing, we're getting her sugars down, so that's great. I'm gonna go, I have like two planter boxes which I'm gonna fill. Finally, I bought them and then I just didn't fill them, but my courgette seedlings are like huge. They are so big, so they need to be transplanted. So I'm gonna put those in, and in the other one I'm gonna do tomatoes, but those are still too small to transplant, so I'm gonna wait with that. But we also bought anyways, we also bought like a little bit of which was very cheap, like insanely cheap. We were at Lidl and there was like a cart full with flowers and there were like some marigolds in there which were €1 with 50% off, so they were 50 cents per tray, which are like 8 little plants. I was like, let's go for 50 cents. I'm gonna go, well, not go wild, I just bought 2, but I was like, that's worth it. I don't care if they die tomorrow. For 50 cents, I'll take the gamble. And they're still flowering, so I'm gonna put those with the courgettes, because I read and saw videos that marigolds are very good for bees and pests and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna put those with the courgettes. And I have so many plants left and I don't know what to do with them. So I have broccoli and I have literally no place to put them. So I'm gonna see what I can do with that. And yeah, that's actually the main part, what I'm gonna do. I will update you on my garden because it's flowering. So I'll insert again some clips, because now it's actually starting to be a garden instead of like the spring has just started garden, and now it's an actual garden. It's starting to be an actual garden. We have a lot of tulips, which are gorgeous, and I'm gonna just insert some clips for that. So Alright, I was gonna make like a snack, like lunch type of thing for myself, and then I was like, I don't think this exists out of the Netherlands. So I was kind of curious if it does. So I wanted to show you guys, and then you can tell me if it does. So we have this bread called, literally called sugar bread, which is amazing. It's the best thing ever. This is like for special occasions, because this is also the most unhealthy thing you could ever eat, because it's literally called sugar bread. But it's so good. And it literally has, I don't know if you can tell, like pieces of sugar like on top. So I'm very curious if this exists out of the Netherlands. And if not, if you ever are here, just please trust me, this is the best. It literally tastes like bread with sugar, but in a good way. So I'm very, also you should eat that with butter. Makes it 10 times better. Try it, please. Trust me, 100%. So I'm gonna go continue make lunch, and then I'm gonna go into the garden. Right, so it's actually quite a little bit later than the previous clips. It's the weather has just been terrible here. We had like the most perfect summery days here when I filmed the last clips. After that, just plain old rain, but like actual rain. So I haven't really been outside a lot. I did check up on my plants, but I didn't really do anything else. I did plant the other planter with my tomatoes and my broccoli. So that's growing. I did put broccoli in there because I didn't know where to put them. But I'm afraid they'll get too big and I don't know, and they will not fit. But that's a problem for later me. My courgette plants are doing fantastically. They are growing so big and they're actually getting some flowers. I can just tell they're doing amazingly. So I'm gonna show you guys those. And then I still have like 10,000 tomato plants left to plant, which I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but I guess I'm just gonna have to grab some pots and just put them in there because I still have cherry tomatoes, flesh tomatoes, and my mom gave me like 20 tomato plants from her batch. I don't know what to do with that. So I'm gonna plant them in pots and then see if they're gonna grow in there, I guess. I still have some pepper plants I have to plant. And that's it. That's all I'm doing this year. Also, my beans are like very big, so I'm gonna show you guys those. I think they're ready, but I do have to Google on when do you know when your beans are ready. Because I don't know if they should slip off or you have to actually break them off, but they look fantastic. They actually look amazing. The garden itself is like a lot of green. Everything's growing, but like the tulips and the alliums have flowered, so they're dying down. So there's not a lot of flowers in the garden right now. We have to just take them out and then put some new plants in there, which we haven't bought, but I'm sure we will very soon. So that's actually what I'm going to show you guys. So let's go outside. Okay, so let's go through all the plants I have. So the first one is my beans. I mean, look at that. Look at how big those beans are compared to my hand. They are incredible. And there are like a lot more over here. It's just like quite a small plant, but it's working its magic. I love it. The flowers were beautiful. They were like white and black, which were gorgeous. And then like in 2 weeks or even less, there were like these huge beans. So incredible. But I don't know if I can pluck them already. So I'll have to Google that. Also, we put in like the clematis, which is growing amazingly. And the first one has already stopped flowering, but the second one is flowering, and now the third one is starting to flower. But look at how gorgeous these flowers are. And they're huge as well. Look at that. And there's the cat, always with me. But look at how gorgeous that is. Absolutely beautiful. And it's been growing all the way up there already, which is just incredible. Just incredible. And then over here we have my courgette plants. It is a bit windy, I hope you can hear me. But we have my courgette plants. Look at how big those got. I almost have to get out the marigolds just to find some space, but they look incredible. And they even are starting, I don't know if you can see that, but they're starting to have like some flowers right there. So I'm very curious how that's gonna, oh my lord, kitty. Well, that's something new. Anyways, I was gonna show you that. And now she's in jail. Or are you gonna go down? Anyways, she was in there, but that's also just a planter. So I have my tomatoes right here. And like 4 broccolis, which is a lot. But I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna put them in and I'm just gonna take them out if I need to. The tomatoes are just alright, I guess. They're not doing very well, but we'll see. It still looks pretty. So I just have this right now. I like it. And then we have inside we are. Right now, I have some tomatoes right here still, down there, and right here. So that's a lot of tomato. Oh, don't forget these. That's a lot of tomatoes. So these are cherry tomatoes, which are also over there still. Then these are the tomatoes I got from my mom, which are also still over there. And let me see. Oh no, those are the flesh tomatoes. These are the ones I also got from my mom, these two. And these are the peppers I got from my mom, so I have to put those in. And after that, oh, I also still have one broccoli. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. And some basil. Gotta love some basil. But yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna put those. I think I'm just gonna put them in, like, I have like these containers. So I'm gonna put them in there, I think. Just also, I don't think I have another option because there's no room in my garden. So I think I'm gonna do that. Also, an update. My spinach has died. I guess I have like 2 leaves left. But the rest has all died, and I don't know why. I think I kept it too wet, but it's just dead. I will try again sometime later, but not right now. So yeah, that is actually, that is basically the update on the garden right now.